It's funny thinking just a few videos ago, I was going through a dry spell where I wasn't finding anything, and I since have found an awesome GameCube deal for 60 bucks with so many games. It was unbelievable. I found in our last video, I found boxed NES games in a retail store in a mall, which is absolutely insane. And here we are again with another insane find, and it seems like the deals keep going. So this one here, this is all going to be one deal. It was a Facebook pickup, but not a Facebook Marketplace pickup. And what I mean by that is I was actually at work, and one of my coworkers said, "Hey, are you interested in these?" and texted me a picture of a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, yes, I am. It wasn't posted on Facebook Marketplace. It was just posted on the person's personal Facebook page. It took a couple days to try to figure it out with the person. They had people, looking for one game. They were looking for either this game or that game, but they didn't want to buy the whole collection. Well, me, I was like, hey, I'll buy the whole collection from you and we'll figure something out. What was interesting is this is the first time I've ever done this. I went to the person, met up with them, very cool, by the way, um, with no agreed price and not exactly sure 100% what I was going to offer. But I ended up coming up with a deal. They didn't even negotiate, they were fine with it, and it was pretty cool. So our first thing is what you see behind us, this beautiful PlayStation 3 that's boxed. So pretty cool, 160 gig. Now I don't need this. I have my own PlayStation 3 already. I still actually use my PlayStation 3 as a Blu-ray player and DVD player in my bedroom. So I don't need this, although mine doesn't have this cool chrome piece on it. That thing in person looks super awesome. But it is complete. The controller was really nasty and grimy, which is interesting because the PlayStation 3 was really clean, but the controller was absolutely disgusting. I had to take a toothpick in between the two pieces of the controller and clean out nasty, nasty crust. It was probably the dirtiest controller I've ever seen, which is interesting because the PlayStation 3 itself was perfectly clean, just the controller was nasty. Along with that, it came with my favorite PlayStation 3 game. I like race car games, Gran Turismo. Awesome game. I still play this to this day. And then it came with an empty case for NBA 2K. Now, he thought that this might be in the console. Well, when I powered it up, guess what? We found it. It was in the console, and it's not in here. So I think I left it in the console. So, yeah, I got to find that and put it back in the box. But, yeah, we got 2 games and a PlayStation 3. I ended up only paying 50 bucks for this right here, so it's pretty cool. It's a good deal. It works. Just missing an HDMI cord, which is not a big deal. So there was more to this pickup. We're going backwards in time, and I'm going to continue to go backwards in time after I show you what I got from them next. So next thing I got from them was this extremely dusty and dirty Nintendo 64, which is yet to be tested. Needs to be cleaned and tested, which I'll do tonight. Cool thing is, has the Nintendo expansion pack, which adds another 50 bucks of value to this. I think this is probably worth about 130 bucks. So we got that. But what was really incredible was the games it came with. So we got 16 NES Super Nintendo. Nope, not that one either. Nintendo 64 cartridges. 16 Nintendo 64 cartridges. I didn't go through these yet to see what I have to add to the collection, but we got a couple good games here. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Diddy Kong Racing. Always a good game. GoldenEye 007. I don't think I have this one. WCW Nitro. Love the Hulk straw on the front of that one. Of course, I have this game already. Who doesn't have this game? If you have a Nintendo 64, you have Mario Kart. As much as I don't want the sports games, I am trying to get a complete Nintendo 64 collection, which I want to say is 296 games, I believe. NFL Quarterback Club 99. I have so many copies of Turok 2. THQ game. I don't know if Rugrats in Paris is any good, but if it's any good or not, we got it. All right, there's the first 8. They all have to be cleaned, all have to be tested. Okay, next up, I love these games. You know, it's funny, when I worked in an arcade, I hated this game, but I love this game now. San Francisco Rush. I had such a hard time playing this game in the arcade. I loved playing Cruis'n USA. It was so much easier. Yoshi's Story. And all these games are very clean. They do have a small hint of gasoline smell to them, which I think that can be cleaned. Madden 2001. Not a very valuable game. I'm pretty certain I don't have this one. Tigger's Honey Hunt. I don't know what it's about. Probably never play it, but we got it. NASCAR 2000. I was all about these games back in the day. I don't know if I could play this out. The graphics just don't hold up. I might try it though. Blast Corp. Bomberman 64, another good one. And last one, I feel like there was another one. I felt like there was a golf game. And it's funny because I just freaking bought this one last week at the Stormville Flea Market, and I'll probably never get rid of my copy now that I have this one. But I only paid like $8 for Major League Baseball, Ken Griffey Jr. And I just picked this up at the flea market. It makes me so mad. I feel like there was a golf game too, but if that one's missing, I'm not worried about it. It's like another $3 game. That's not all of this collection. We got one more thing, and we're going to keep going backwards in time. We are going to Nintendo's original console. Okay, we got some Nintendo games, and what's cool about these is what I'm going to show you are boxed games. This is awesome. So I'm going to show you from some of the least exciting first, and then it might get mixed in a little bit. But Sesame Street, sure that one wasn't played a lot. I actually have this one. I don't have many boxed NES games, but I actually have this one. NES Play Action Football. Graphics look absolutely horrible. They're so dated. Box is in great shape though. The Disney's Jungle Book. I didn't even look at the back of this. It doesn't look terrible. It could be a lot worse. Love my racing games. Not sure how Danny Sullivan's Indy Heat holds up, but we have it now. Awesome Tom Cruise movie. Days of Thunder, boxed. Now, not all these are complete. I think some of them are missing owner's manuals. I haven't actually checked them over yet. Here, we're going to actually skip this one. We're going to go this one. Pac-Man. Pac-Man's on everything. Pac-Man is Pac-Man. And we got the 3 most valuable games in here. We'll start with the one that's in the worst condition, which is it's actually a Mario Brothers 3. This is the one that actually came with the console. Interestingly enough, we got all these games. We actually did not get a console with this stuff. But we got the Mario Brothers 3. This is probably the best Mario game. I'm going to have to say it's the best Mario game on the NES. And this is probably my favorite Mario game of all time on any console. It's just a fantastic game. And I don't have to explain anymore because if you played it, you understand. All right, which one do I show you guys first? This one, this box is actually in fairly good condition. I don't have this one. Contra. Oh my God, who didn't play Contra on the NES? This is a fantastic game. I could play that first level over and over and over again. It's so good. It is a perfectly designed game. Great game. Box is in fantastic condition. And I'm glad out of all the boxes, this one's in such great shape. This is one he kept telling me that people kept trying to buy just this game. Oh, can I just buy Contra? Can I just buy Contra? No, he wanted to sell the whole thing. Listen, if you're out there, don't be afraid to buy everything. Don't be afraid to buy everything from somebody, because you know what? They don't want to just get rid of one game and meet with 7 different people, because you know what? In the end, nobody wants to buy Sesame Street by itself when it comes down to it. So buy the whole lot, sell what you don't need. That's what I intend to do. I think there's only one game here that I don't have that I'm going to sell, but you know what? And that's the football game. Sell it. Keep the rest. This one's cool. Bubble Bobble. Look at that Bubble Bobble in the box. How crazy. Crazy. That's not it though. We got a few more games. Unfortunately, these ones were loose, no boxes. I did tell them if he finds the boxes, please contact me. And, you know, same with the Nintendo 64 stuff. His mom was so good at saving all these boxes for the NES. I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere in the house, maybe in the attic, the instruction manuals and the boxes are up there for those N64 games laying around somewhere. And I told him, if you find them, call me. I'll buy them from you. Unfortunately, the last 4 games are nothing exciting, but I'll show them to you guys anyway. I actually should probably showed you guys these before I showed the box games. But we got a couple. I know I already have this one, Radmobile. Oh, not Radmobile. That's the Sega game. Rad Racer. I love Radmobile. Almost had the arcade game a few months ago. Somebody sold it before I could get it. Kung Fu. And we got, and these all have sleeves. I already have a copy of this one. I know that 100% base is loaded. And last but not least, Turbo Racing. So let me know in the comments below what your favorite game was out of all these. Do you agree with me? Was Mario Brothers 3 the best Mario game on the NES and maybe of all time? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know from you guys if you think that is one of the best games. Keep hunting, guys. Keep looking for games. It's so fun. It's amazing what you can find. It's amazing. This stuff is still out there. Until next time, guys, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.